All right, Master, we're ready anytime.
There's a surface calm.
Anyway,
that goes
need
deep,
Alan's name on
deep into
CG2.
your skin. Olay Calm Release Body Wash. It has a scent with lavender and moisturizers to soothe your skin. So let calm seep into every pore.
I need that triple box, and I need Alan's name on CG2.
Your world is wireless, AT&T is wireless. Welcome to America's wireless.
All right, ready,
leader,
Black, ready,
the
C.
new AT&T. Your world delivered.
Hey, this is Tyler James
We're up.
Williams. Catch Everybody Hates Chris, Monday, 8/7 Central, on the new CW.
Black, roll C, fade up.
On the
Let's have a good show, everybody. I need that triple box. I need the OTS. I need Alan's name.
Houston, what will we find tomorrow? The rain caused more than just hassles. It also might
is the triple box, right?
roof that killed someone. And new information tonight about a young
Ready,
man
D,
who
sound
survived
on?
a vicious
A is very
attack
short.
to take his own life. Late news right
Roll
now.
D, take. Sound off for 2 seconds. Rolly, wipe track.
I've been here for 3 hours.
Mike, Q.
What was
Ready,
one
3.
tropical storm Aaron left a mess across the Houston area today, especially
Go
for
3.
commuters.
Dissolve.
You're watching the CW News at 9. Hi, everybody.
2.
I'm Alan Himberger. Sherry Williams is off tonight. Thanks very much
Hold,
for
turn,
joining
take.
us. Well,
Ready, your triple
storm Aaron
box.
was quickly downgraded to a depression early this morning as it
Pan
came
right,
ashore
just a hair.
just north of Corpus Christi. But it was Houston that got
Need
much
you
of
to
the
pan
storm's rain, leaving a lot of residents
Ready, triple
underwater.
box?
We've got team
Take it.
coverage tonight of today's
Ready, weather?
storms. CW's Dennis Spellman is in Clear Lake, where a roof has collapsed, and Elizabeth Lee is live in East Houston with flooded homes and roadways. But let's begin tonight with Chief Meteorologist
Take
Keith
it.
Monahan to see if we can expect more rain. Keith.
Well, good evening, Alan. Good evening, everybody. The answer is yes, we can expect more
drop
rain.
his name?
The good news is we have a low
Okay, you
right
can
now.
set
That
for a
should give
standard
a lot
shot
of areas,
now.
streams and bayous and roadways a chance to drain out just a little
All right,
bit.
2's got an OTS
Latest radar
next, then we got
shows
our
that we do have a
OTS double
couple
box to
showers
remote
and
2 for
thunderstorms
Dennis.
just to the northeast of downtown, along the Sam Houston Parkway, north of Highway 90, north of Channelview, and also an area of
Need
light
that next double
occasionally
box.
moderate rain, northern
got it?
Austin
Roof
County, out
collapse.
toward the Brenham area, and points off to
Just
the
making
west
sure.
along
All right.
290. Now, we did see quite a bit of rain as we moved through the morning hours, anywhere, estimates anyway, from downtown to the Pasadena area, 4 to 9 inches, but officially at Bush Airport, a record today, nearly 2.6 inches. Sugar Land just over 2 inches, same at Galveston, and nearly
they're
3
done.
inches, 3 inches at Palacios. We have more rain in the forecast as we head through the next 24
Ready, 2.
hours. That reason, the National Weather Service has issued a flood watch, and that'll continue until 4 a.m. tomorrow morning. It won't take much more rain to cause some problems, but some isolated places could pick up anywhere from 1 to 3 inches of rain. We also have Dean to talk about, now the season's first hurricane. More on our weather
Stand
and
by.
Dean in just a few minutes.
Take it.
Okay, thanks a lot. A fatality in Clear
Ready
Lake
to double
is being
box to
linked
remote
today's
2 with
storms
Dennis.
after a person dies when the roof of a loading dock at a Randall's grocery store collapsed.
Take it.
The CW's Dennis
Ready,
Spellman
remote 2
live
with
in Clear
Dennis.
Lake tonight with more on this story. And Dennis, anyone else hurt in that accident?
Yeah, Alan, there
Take
was
it.
one other person who was injured
We'll go to pack
badly
in B.
enough to have to be taken to the hospital.
Too heavy for
he
the
was
roof
an
is the roll
employee
cue.
here of the Randall's store, and he
Change
is
that.
recovering tonight. The man who died was a vendor, and he was bringing supplies here to the Randall's store at the time we were having those
Change it.
heavy rains.
Ready,
Apparently
B.
so heavy that the roof couldn't support the weight.
Roll B, take track. All right, this runs 121. First super is at 30. Water can do is the out cue. All right, we're going to need the next double box for the toss across to remote 1.
The part of the truss work that holds the flat roof up gave away.
The collapse was nowhere near any customers. It happened in the loading dock area around 11:30 this morning. 2 men were working here when the roof fell right on top of them. One survived, the other died. The man who died was completely buried.
So by the
Super.
time the ladder crews got here and the rescue trucks got here, we started
Drop.
peeling
Next
the
at
roof off.
59.
We discovered him.
Firefighters were so busy with weather-related problems everywhere
I'm
else.
going to need you to
it
start
caused
with a
delays
tight
in
shot of
rescue
Elizabeth,
efforts
and
here.
once we're
I
clear of the
believe
double
they had a
box, you
second
can go
alarm
wherever
going
you
at
need
the
to go.
time, and I think they had a structural collapse at Maxwell House Coffee at the same time.
This is the former Maxwell House coffee plant on Houston's east side. It is hard to believe that no one
Ready,
was
Larry's
hurt
name?
or killed in this roof collapse.
It is the
Super.
main warehouse where we bring in packing
Drop.
materials
Next at
and ship
113.
finished
This runs
goods.
121.
They fear
Water
the
can
walls may
do.
collapse, so tonight the street outside the plant is closed to traffic, and no one is allowed near the loading dock.
Man, I've been here
Super.
25, 30 years.
Drop. All right,
Never
stand by,
seen anything
Dennis.
like this. Never. It's unreal what water can do.
Take. Q.
Now, the Randall store behind me is still closed tonight, and we
Change
did
that.
ask the security guard when the store will reopen, but he didn't want to tell me if he does know at all. You saw the damage that was done over on the east side at the Maxwell House plant, or the former Maxwell House plant. There's a lot more activity over on the east side today as well, and we're going to get a live report on that now. With
Take it.
CW39.
Go ahead and advance to Elizabeth.
Liz?
That's right, Dennis. Well, I'm in the Denver Harbor neighborhood just east of downtown. It really felt like the harbor earlier today.
Pack and C is coming.
Worse, the flooding came up to about here of this car. This is a low-lying neighborhood prone to flooding. But over the last couple of hours,
Pack and C is coming. If it rains, should be the roll cue.
But there could be more flooding and even worse if it rains more over the next couple of days.
We'll see. Take track.
When it rains in Denver Harbor,
call him out for Jose.
It mostly gets to like close.
All right, no 38 for Byron.
Jose Govea says it floods here all the time.
All right, this runs 110. First super is at 38.
The drains overflow, and it's just too much to handle the neighborhood because it is a little bit of water compared to the usual.
But it is an unusual sight further south of here. An eerie silence hangs
over.
All right,
2 your next shots in OTS. We got our map on still 2.
The water rose to 6 feet, forcing police to close this part of the freeway.
Byron's name.
The water receded as quickly as it rose, revealing what happens when drivers get too adventurous.
A lot of them thought they had boats. So they chanced it.
I thought they were bleeping it. Next at 48.
That's where the water was when Raul Punte's baby gave up.
Well, it's my baby. Now I got to take it to the mechanics. Someone's going to charge me to fix it. Get it back.
All right, no more supers. We're back out to Elizabeth.
Come at a worse time.
Go ahead and advance. There you go.
Very frustrating.
Will come their way is the out
And
cue.
I had a job interview at that.
10 seconds. Stand by.
And no car. Punte, along with the stranded residents in Denver Harbor, can only wait for the water to recede and hope that no more rain will come their way.
Take cue.
Unfortunately, more bad weather is expected to develop overnight, and meteorologists say we're
Change
expecting more rain in Houston, and so those folks here will just have to brace themselves for more street flooding. Reporting live from East Houston, Elizabeth Lee, CW39 News.
Take.
Okay, Liz, thanks very much.
All right, got our map on still 2, flying to a pack in A next.
Was Highway 59 in southwest Houston. Our Mia Gradney shows us what things look like along the Southwest Freeway inside the 610 loop.
Roll A, fly track.
From the residential streets to the 59 feeder, there was no getting around the rain that fell so hard and heavy.
I just took the turn, and all of a sudden it floods, and next
Drop
thing
that
you know,
next at 32. This runs 117, probably a standard out.
And crawled out.
At every Southwest Freeway intersection in West University,
flooding
cars
is our
are
next
practically
OTS.
underwater. And for those motorists the high water doesn't stop, it leaves them stranded. Here at 59 in Greenbrier, people sit perched overlooking their vehicles while others want out.
Motorists are seeking higher ground using any means necessary. That means even going the wrong way on a freeway
Next
ramp.
to 59.
Emergency officials condone offering assistance to those in need.
We can get you back up on 59, but then after that, I'm not sure what's down the road.
Gridlock is what we found even where the water wasn't high. Along the Hazard Street Bridge, cars sat parked as their owners walked about seeking information.
Well, I just sat here to see what was going on up front here, and I see we can't get through that way.
Drop. All right, no more supers. About 10 seconds left in this. Back out to camera 2, OTS.
Trapped, but
standard
not for
out.
long,
Stand by.
As quickly as the water rose in this area, it receded and rushed its way out. Mia Gradney, CW39 News.
Take.